What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you are already part of this wonderful family, thank you guys so much for continuing to watch and to support. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, as always, we are going to be doing our April Boxycharm unboxing. I got this in the mail yesterday. Very excited to dive into it. As I say every single month, it's literally like Christmas every single month when I get my Boxycharm, because I don't know what I'm gonna get. It's a total surprise, and you just open it up and find a bunch of different goodies. So I'm excited to jump into today's box. But before jumping into today's video, as always, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell so you guys are notified every single time that I upload here on my channel. You guys don't want to miss a single upload. Let's go. Okay, so for the month of April, we do have our little theme card here, and the theme card is Sweet Treats. So as we know, it was Easter a couple weeks ago. I still have my Easter nails on. I don't normally go with color, but I went with color this time because it was festive, it was a holiday, so I went with something a little different. So we're going to be diving into our goodies today, and then at the end I will share with you the total price of everything I got in my box, which is usually a lot more than the $25 that I pay for it a month. But let's dive into it. Alright, so really quick off of camera, I did prep my eyes because you guys guessed it, we did get an eyeshadow palette in this month's box. So I did prime my lids with Gerard Cosmetics. This is the Clean Canvas Eye Base, and I use it in the shade Fair. But this is the palette that we got, and I'm so excited, you guys. When I saw this in their Instagram, I was like, oh my god, I really hope I get that. And you guys, I got it. So the first item here is the Natasha Denona, and I believe this is called the Jubilee. I believe I'm saying that right. Jubilee eyeshadow palette. So this is a Boxycharm exclusive. It does retail for $48, and you guys know Natasha Denona is pretty darn pricey, and I don't normally splurge on her stuff because she is really pricey. I did previously get another one before, which was the Peak palette. So this is my second Natasha Denona palette. I kid you not, I have this on my vanity because this is my go-to palette at the current moment. So this is like my favorite. I love the formulas on it, so I have really high hopes for this one, especially because of the price. Now this one does retail for $48, and these colors, you guys, just scream spring. Like, I'm so excited for this palette right now. So according to the little pamphlet, it does say that this is a special edition palette created exclusively for Boxycharm, featuring 5 colorful ultra pigmented shades that bring together a combination of celebration and balance between bold and pastel tones. You guys, these shades are just beautiful. Like, oh my god, I don't even know what I want to do on the lid. I don't know, but it's gonna be cute. The names are on the back, which is nice. This is a 5 eyeshadow pan palette, so I am going to be starting with this one, and I'm just going to kind of set the entire lid with it. Now it's a little deeper than my actual skin tone, but we're just gonna set the entire lid. Like I mentioned before, I do love her formulas. I think they are really nice and pigmented. I use the Peak palette for my everyday like shadow, or if I use one of the shades for like a smudged liner look. I just really like her formulas. They're really nice. But I'm going to be taking this one. This is the shade Intense. It's more like a pinky toned color. I'm going to take it on a little Wet n Wild blending brush, pick some of that up, and I'm going to literally just throw that all over the crease. So right off the bat, it is pretty intense. Like, it's pigmented. Like, the pigment is there for sure. I kind of expected that from the previous palette that I got from Boxycharm, from her collections. I kind of had high hopes for this palette. I'm actually going to be dipping into this mint shade next. This one is Mint Frost. It's absolutely stunning in the pan. I'm going to swatch a little bit. Oh my god, look at this color, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to throw that all over the lid. I'm going to do something totally colorful, totally out of my comfort zone, because you guys know I stick to my neutrals, my neutral tones, browns. I'm a neutral tone gal. Seems to pack on nicely on the brush. I'm going to just take that all over the lid. I didn't even cut any crease or anything. This is just straight on the lid. Oh my god. Wow. Do you guys see how intense that is? That is stunning. I definitely feel the fallout underneath the eyes with this shade, but I mean, that's usually pretty common with shimmers, so I'm not too mad at it. That is absolutely stunning. This shade is beautiful. I love a good mint moment. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. With a blending brush, I kind of want to deepen it out a little bit with this shade right here. This is Enigma, which is absolutely stunning. It's kind of like a bluish, let me swatch it out. It's like a navy blue, almost black shade. This is Enigma, and that's what I'm going to be using to kind of deepen out that outer corner a little bit. Now I am going to probably stain my lids using this, but I'm gonna go in there with this. Ooh, okay. It has more of a green tint on the eye. That is so intense. Like, I was not expecting it to be that intense. I definitely was not expecting it to be that intense. So with a clean brush, I'm going to just blend it out. I'm gonna start blending in those two shades. I am taking a clean brush because I felt like if I kept going in with that, I mean, it's a really, really intense shade. I didn't want to overdo it or overpower that. Now it is overpowering that mint shade a little bit, so I do want to pick up a little bit more and bring that mint back in. It's just a matter of going back and forth and really blending until you get what you want. I feel like we lost a little bit of the pink, so I'm going to go back in and just kind of bring a little pink back in there. Wow, that is so pretty. This is like the total perfect spring palette, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I finished the other eye. This is the finished eye look, and I absolutely love the way that this looks. Now this is something that I normally would not go for. It's a little out of my comfort zone, but I absolutely love it. Like, it looks stunning. I love this palette. I really do think Natasha Denona palettes are, I mean, from what I've tried, they're really good. So I don't know if I would actually splurge that much money on them, but they're in my Boxycharm and I'm not complaining. Okay, so the next product that we are going to be jumping into is a primer. So this is actually from Touch in Sol, and this is the Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer. So this is what the packaging looks like. It comes in this little box. Now taking it out of here, so it comes in the little box and then it comes in this little jar. Now this is actually pretty massive. Like, this is pretty bulky and it feels really heavy. So the primer does retail for $32, and according to the little pamphlet that they gave me, it says lock your looks in place and keep them cool with this Icy Sherbet Primer. This gel primer has an instant cooling effect once applied onto the face, and it hydrates and preps the skin for makeup. It is a silicone-free formula with water capturing technology to lock in moisture and leave your skin feeling silky smooth. Very, very nice. It's like a frosty kind of packaging. Okay, so this is what the inside of the primer looks like, and it looks so cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks like a gel, and it smells really good. This is the primer. Picking it up, it's actually pretty clear. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use of this, so I'm just gonna grab that little piece that I grabbed, and I am going to, this might be too much actually, but we're gonna just put it on the face. So I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, I definitely immediately feel that cooling effect. It feels so like smooth. It feels almost like a gel moisturizer. Ooh, I actually really like that. It definitely has that cooling effect on the face. Like, I definitely feel that. I actually really like the feeling of that. It feels very cooling and refreshing. It feels very soft on the skin. It feels hydrating, and it almost feels like a gel moisturizer type of thing. So I mean, we'll see how my foundation looks on top of it. Okay, so like I mentioned, that one does retail for $32, and I mean, we're just gonna have to play around with it and see if I actually really do like it. But on the face alone, it feels good. I think it actually kind of like filled in my pores a little bit too. My pores look slightly smaller actually with this. So okay, so the next item, this is actually from Dragunfire. Now I have actually never purchased anything from Dragunfire, and I've never really tried anything from them, but this retails for $25, and it is a Dragunfire color corrector, and I got it in the shade Lavender. It does say that it helps to conceal, correct, and perfect the appearance of dark circles, discoloration, and blemishes. It is saturated with vitamin E and vitamin A, and it blends effortlessly. It says that it does help dark circles, and you guys know I have my mom bags, so I'm going to try to conceal my dark circles underneath. It's like a typical like little doe foot applicator. It's like one of those flat doe foot applicators. I'm going to apply a little bit right underneath here where I have my dark circles. Now when I googled it, it says that lavender is supposed to cancel out yellow pigments, so I don't know how it's going to do with this, but usually when I color correct, I like to apply it right where I just need it. I don't like apply it everywhere like I would concealer, and I like to go in with my fingers because I feel like it really warms up the product. So I'm gonna go in with my ring finger and just start blending it out. I mean, we won't really know what the finished result will look like until we place the foundation on top of it. I don't know, can you guys see a difference? I do see it a little brighter, I mean, so I can definitely see what it's supposed to do. I mean, it looks brighter underneath the eyes, even though I don't have any foundation or concealer on right now. Whenever I'm color correcting, I do like to work it in with my fingers. I feel like it really warms up the product and it applies the softest as opposed to anything else. All right, so that's blending it with my fingers. My under eyes actually do look a little brighter, so, and it says it's, after it sets, apply foundation as normal. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna jump off of camera really quick, do my face routine, and then we're gonna come back because we have a couple more products that is actually for the face. So far I'm liking what we got in the box. So we'll see. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished the rest of my makeup, threw on my lippy, and now we are going to jump into the next product. So the next thing is actually a little highlight palette. So this is from Trendbeauty and it is called Unicorn Dust. This does retail for $12.50 and it says get the magical unicorn glow with a trio highlighter palette that features 3 shades of unicorn magic. These shimmering powders will add the perfect sparkle to your face. So this is what the packaging looks like. It has a little carton and then you just slide the palette right on out, and it does say that it's Trendbeauty on the back. Very cute packaging, and opening it on up, it does have, oops, the little paper slipped. It does have a small little mirror on here, and then these are the 3 colors that it comes with. 2 of them felt a little bit creamier. The one in the middle kind of feels a little bit chunkier, but the 2 on the outer ends did feel pretty smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend these 2 together, which is Dreamer and Mystical, and see how they apply on the face. Now this is without prepping my skin for any type of highlight. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Let's grab a fan brush and see how this applies. So it does start out very, very subtle on the face. You kind of have to like build it up a little bit, but I mean, it's definitely there. You definitely see the highlight. It does look cute. Ooh, okay, yeah, now that's pretty blinding. So once you build it up, it is definitely blinding, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit more right on the tip of the nose. It doesn't look chalky or anything like that, but it is very blinding, and it is really like, it does build up pretty intense, as you can definitely see. All right, so the last and final product is something that I can't actually use on camera today, but this is from Terre, from, I believe it's Terre de Mars, I don't know, but I have an accent, so I might be saying it wrong, but this is from Terre de Mars, and it does say that this is a Reddition body cleanser. I've never heard of this before. I've never heard of the brand before or anything like that, but this is what the packaging looks like. It does retail for $22, and it says that it is an organic, low foaming, aromatic, and soft cleanser suitable for all skin types. It is infused with bioactive ingredients such as coffee and rosemary extract. I mean, for a little body cleanser for this size, I mean, it is a little pricey. Oh, it smells pretty good. It doesn't have like a strong scent. I mean, it smells like, it does have a scent, but it's nothing too strong. Like, I can totally handle it. I'm not sensitive with scents or anything like that, but I guess I'm gonna have to try it. All right, so that pretty much wraps up everything from my Boxycharm. I went ahead and I tried everything that I could possibly try on. Obviously, the only thing I can't do on camera is the body cleanser, but as you guys know, if you follow me on my Instagram stories, I do typically update you guys with the things that I did receive in my Boxycharms, in my stories, or anything like that on my Instagram, so make sure you guys follow me there. I will leave everything linked down below. Now, let's talk about the grand total of my April box. The grand total is, drum roll please, $139.50. So again, this is the base box. I pay $25 a month for the subscription box, and I got $139.50 worth of products in it, which to me is amazing. And I mean, like, alone, this and the primer alone were probably my favorite products in the whole box this month, and I'm so excited for it. My foundation actually looks very smooth on the skin with that primer. I'm very excited to keep using it. It did actually smooth my skin so much. The foundation that I'm actually using today, this is my current favorite. This is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. This is a long-wearing hyaluronic acid infused foundation. That is what I have all over the face today, and I am using it in shade 30 Neutral Sand, which is like a perfect match for me. But this foundation looks amazing on its own. This primer literally made it just look flawless. Like, my skin looks amazing right now, to be honest. The eye look, I don't even have to tell you guys, it looks so good. I am in love with these little 5-pan palettes from Natasha Denona. I only have 2 of them, but so far I have been loving the way that it makes the formulas, the way that it blends out, everything just complements each other in her palettes, so I really like it. Those 2 are probably my favorite things. Now, the Dragunfire color corrector, I have to keep using it, but I mean, it does look like it did color correct underneath my eyes, so I will give it that. I do think that it did its job. It did correct my under eyes. And then the highlight palette, definitely beautiful on the skin. As you can see, it doesn't look chalky. It doesn't look like it's too glittery or chunky or anything. It looks really pretty. So far this year, for 2021, they've been doing an awesome job. I've been loving my boxes, and yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Let me know if you guys have Boxycharm. If you guys are subscribed, what items did you guys get in your box? Let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe before leaving today, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.